Hello there, life changers. I am so glad that you are, whether you are live on this call or whether you are watching this call later, there is so much information, and I'm going to kind of quickly go through this so that we end our call in a timely manner as well. The biggest thing going on right now, we've got Summit coming up in just a couple of weeks. It is on the 20th through the 24th. Everybody flies home on the 24th. There is still time to get your ticket. There are still rooms that are available. People are kind of, coming in last minute, finding out where they want to room and who they want to huddle in with to save some money. So get in. I know that it's too late to transfer tickets, but you can still purchase a ticket through Beachbody. So just log into the FAQ Summit 2018. It's in Indianapolis this year. Going to be super fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to a lot of the new things that are coming out. I saw a post of Jericho, it said she was. It was in her Instagram stories, and she looks all rocked out, and there's a volcano behind her, and I'm like, I wonder if there's a new program coming up. I don't know. That's where we find out all of the new exciting stuff is at Summit. So super fun. We've got some girls ordering some jammies. I got to order my jammies tonight so that we all match and get some good photo ops. So that'll be fun. But so Summit's coming up. And the next thing is Lift 4. That is the sneak peek that is out today. You can log in on your browser. You can't log into it on your smart TV, but you can from your browser. And I just learned that from Melinda. So I was like, oh, I'm ready to work out and do it. And I couldn't find it. Lance was all ready to take a peek at it, and we didn't until I sat down right before this call. And I'm like, oh, it's on the computer. So you need your browser to take a peek at it. So Epic Empire, if you are new to Life Changers, Epic Empire is our mothership. That is Jatana Jackson. She is my upline coach, and she's actually this morning, Tracy was on a call with Jatana this morning, and there were a lot of people, and I guess the coffee chat just ended up, spiraling into a planning session for our whole entire team, and we can jump in on that. Without me kind of murdering it as I'm trying to explain it, I'm literally going to play Jatana's video on this call so that you can see it. Let me turn my volume up, and it's 10 minutes so that we can all be on the same page. Let me share my screen. I'm trying to share my screen. There it is. Let me scroll here. And let's hope that I can. It's not that one. It is this one.
Hey, what's up, you guys? We just jumped off of our coffee chat, and thank you so much to all the coaches who were on, who helped us map out our launch action plan. So as you guys know, we have Lift 4 coming out today for one preview. It's supposed to be out at 12 p.m. today. So hopefully you guys have gone on your stories and your wall and posted about how excited you are to try out this new, I don't want to call it a program, this new lift and hit style training that's going to help you get shredded this summer. So I am going to go on my stories and talk about my excitement. I am going to post on my wall about my excitement with it to get some energy and curiosity about this new program. So I'm going to post in this live video underneath, or maybe in the description if I can. Actually, Kelsey, if you jump on, if you want to post all the details of what we went over in the meeting. But so today we're going to be doing the sneak peek. So we need to be talking about it with our social media platforms. Nicola is creating our group, and the group is going to be called, hold on, the VIP Summer Shred. So what we're going to do is, just like 80-Day Obsession, we are going to have an informative group set up, and it's going to be opened up by tomorrow for you guys to put prospects in there. These are people who either already have bought, because remember, Lift 4 is a $40 upgrade. It's like $39 something, but we're just gonna say $40. It's a $40 upgrade from BOD if they want to do it in our VIP exclusive group before it actually launches, which is nice because I don't know who wants to get in shape in October, but I know a lot of people who want to get in shape over the summer. So why wait until October when you're rolling into Thanksgiving and Christmas when you could be doing it during the time of the month where you're wearing bathing suits and less clothing like dresses and tank tops and shorts. So use that to your advantage in your verbiage when you're talking on your social media. And when you're talking to your current paying BOD customers, when they're like, oh, just wait till October, like, girl, October, like that's when you start to put sweaters on. Now's the time where you want to be leaning in on a challenge group is during the summer when you want to feel the healthiest and the leanest because it is summertime. So the group will be open up tomorrow. It's informative. It is not a challenge group. It is a place where we will put information for ordering Lift 4. Is it called Lift 4? Lift? I think so. So once that group is open, we'll have a welcome message in there for everybody to see that they are a part of it, but more information is going to be rolling out. On Monday, June 11th, which is next Monday, we will post the call to action to go ahead and either upgrade their BOD or if they do not have BOD at all, to get BOD with the VIP access. And we will write out a post it in Epic Empire for you to send to your customers because we don't want to post links in the group because obviously everybody's customers are in there. So the call to action will be presented to them in this group on June 11th. So you need to have all your people in there before June 11th. And then we will give you exactly what to say with the links to send to your customers. Now, starting on June 11th, everybody that orders the VIP upgrade and everybody that either buys a challenge pack with a VIP upgrade, like their brand new customers, they will get put into a drawing and we will show them what they're gonna win, but they will be put into a drawing to win a custom water bottle with their name on it. So each night on the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, I will be giving away a custom water bottle with your customer's name on it if their name is drawn. So just like the 80-day obsession group, everybody that orders VIP upgrade and or the BOD challenge pack with VIP access, their name will be put into a drawing on the 11th. At 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. we'll pick a time. I will go live. Everybody that orders name will go into the drawing. One person will win. On the 12th, everybody that didn't win goes into the drawing, and then everybody that orders on the 12th gets put into the drawing. All right? And so on all the way through the 16th. Now, that will give everybody access to the 4 workouts that Joel will be providing for us to lead a sneak peek style week, basically a summer shred sneak peek. So they can do those 4 workouts with us on the 18th through the 23rd. And we will lead that in the informative. Actually, we will lead that over in the actual challenge group. We will put the people who upgraded in a separate group that will convert into our challenge group. But we will keep the informative group solely informative information. So once they upgrade and once they or they bought a challenge pack with VIP access, they will be entered and put into the exclusive VIP group that will be set up for the actual challenge group that begins on, this is a lot of information, it will be typed out, begins on July 16th. All right, so in that challenge group, separate from the informative group, the challenge group we will do together Joel's sneak peek the week of 18th through the 23rd of June, okay? Then we can pause on facilitating that. They're BOD customers, so they can keep doing whatever workouts they want to do leading up to the 16th. We can even, somebody who's crafty and creative wants to come up with a little calendar that people can do, you can do that as well. Then in that informative group, you can continue adding people. People can continue upgrading, continue buying, but on July 4th, people are going to be distracted. On July 9th, we will do another round of drawing. So everybody who orders a challenge pack or VIP access on the 9th will be brand new entries into the drawing. And so on, just like the previous week. The 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, and 14th, we'll give away a custom water bottle with your customer's name on it. So one person will win each day. I'll go live in the informative group. As people purchase, they will get added into the actual challenge group that will begin on the 16th of July. All right, there's a lot of information. I'm going to reach out to Joel and see if I can get an exclusive call for our customers who want to upgrade or buy a BOD challenge pack with the VIP access, and see if we can get a call with him so that you can leverage that too. So let me confirm that before you start promoting it. I'm sure he won't mind, but let me confirm the dates and stuff. I think that is everything. I will go live with a marketing plan once I have it written out. But for you guys today, I think you just need to focus on the excitement of trying a new program. I think you guys need to show video of you doing the program, whether it's one move, of you doing one unique move. Like say you do the program, you're like, oh, this is totally different than a day obsession, and you see a dynamic move that you really like that you think your audience will be intrigued by. Because it's cold. Oh, thanks, Kelsey. It's like 57 degrees here in Virginia. It's cold. I don't know. It's June. So anyways, I was at a concert last night, and I was in a leather jacket and jeans. Like, that's crazy. It was freezing. Me and Marina were freezing our little tushes off. So that's the game plan. I'm going to post, Kelsey, if you want to post your minutes that you wrote out from the meeting earlier, that'll be awesome sauce. Our coffee chat turned into a brainstorming session, which I really appreciate all of you guys kind of diving in with me and helping me lead this. So very awesome. All right, love you guys. I'll do a marketing plan here in just a bit. Let me wrap my brain around that. But today, our focus is showing our audience the sneak peek, showing excitement about it. Go live if you have to, and be like, oh my gosh, I'm signing in. Here it is. I'm going to try it. Take a picture, take a video, whatever it is. Talk about how it's a program that you can travel with this summer, because you can do it anywhere. You can do it in a hotel. You can do it in your house. You really want to emphasize that this is a summer program. This is a program that will be fantastic for while you're traveling, and you'll be able to shred down and reach your health and fitness goals, and you're going to help them with nutrition and all of that, and they'll be a part of an exclusive group. Okay, we got a lot of stuff rolling out. This is going to be just as amazing as AD Obsession launch, where we all, got to see greater Success Club numbers than normal. So hopefully you guys embrace this and utilize it, because new launches are awesome for your business. So make sure you don't sleep on this and just think, oh, well, I don't really know what's going on. Guess what? I don't really know what's going on either, but I'm doing it. So let's all do it together. All right? Peace out. Bye.
Okay. I'm like shoving chicken down my throat. Sorry. It's real life here. All right. So, Tracy, is there anything that came from the call that you could add, or is she kind of?
I mean, not really. What everybody was doing that was on the call was just trying to come up with dates. And then the 4th of July was in there. But what I just noticed when I went on her page is that they actually had posted all the things and all the dates in here. So they have a full on dated plan if you guys haven't seen that.
Okay, perfect.
And that was basically, I was looking over my notes and it was exactly the same. So by the time, she just basically copied what we had said and then put it in here.
Okay.
And then talked about Summit, coming prepared, and she was super busy with her, Miss America pageant. And then she's also a guest speaker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at Summit. Yeah. She's got a lot going on. So that's awesome too, that we can all, because everybody has busy lives, right?
Yeah.
Everybody has busy lives. And it's nice that they are, that Nicola's putting huge thing together. On that. So How about you guys? I mean, what do you want to do? I mean, do you guys want to jump in that with Epic Empire? Or are you guys wanting to do your own things? Are you wanting, I can put something, what I've done in the past, because a lot of times Epic Empire gets, I learned this when Country Heat was released, that it got so huge and big in Country Heat that a lot of like my downline was they were getting lost. Like, I don't know that it was Miriam, but let's say it was Miriam, was like, you know, people like my coaches were saying, I'm putting my people in there, but there's like 100 and 200 people and they're just getting lost in it all. So what I ended up doing was grabbing the exact same posts, grabbing them and putting them in like a smaller one that was for life changers. So that it was more like 50 people, you know, rather than the 200. So I don't know what you guys want to do. I am here to serve you, so we can talk about it. Hey, Lydia.
Hello.
Did you watch the video in Epic Empire about the Lift 4?
I have not.
Okay. That's what we just now watched about there's a lot of dates. Epic Empire is doing pretty much the same thing what they always do when there's a new program. She does a huge group, and we're kind of discussing whether we want to go with Epic Empire where there's 100, 200 people, or whether we want to do something small within Life Changers or smaller, or whether you guys want to run, you know, on your own. And I was just saying, I'm here to serve you guys. What I do is literally do almost identical to what, you know, Jatana posts in those sneak peeks in the information group. So I just open that up to you guys. What do you guys want to do?
So is everybody ordering it and doing it? Yeah.
I will be, because I know Rob likes that program.
I
I didn't get him his bobblehead last month, but oh well. Yeah, I know. I think he wants to do it. So
did I read it's just $40?
yeah, it's a $40 upgrade.
Okay.
I'm excited for it because after doing 80 day, after doing like a round and a half, I'm kind of burnt out of 7 days a week. I'm like, 4 days sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And I've been doing the 2B mindset and taking it to heart of I don't have to exercise. To be perfectly honest, I've taken full advantage of that. I just needed a break. So I will be doing Lift 4.
Okay.
But I'm kind of doing my own thing because I kind of wanted to do a group where I was starting off with the 3-day refresh, although I don't know. I can't seem to get people to, they say yes, they're going to, they say they want to, they say in 20 days they have a vacation, and then nothing. I tell them perfect, 3-day refresh, 20 days of exercising, you'll be ready for your, well, now she's 13 days away from her, no, 17 days away from her vacation, and she didn't order. So I'm like, I don't know what to do. So that's where I'm at, is I'm trying to generate interest, but I'm not getting any. So I don't think I'll jump into anybody else's. I'll just do my own thing, but I don't know what that's going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
So Rebecca, when you say, like, if you put one together, because I don't know if I want to do a big group, like Epic, but would it be specifically for just the people who do Lift 4?
For this one, it would, because it would be a new product release. You know what I mean? Like a new program release.
Yeah. And
the beauty of it is when, like what she was saying too in the video, is we've seen it every single time, like when Country Heat, and it could be, now that you guys have been doing it for a while, I mean, it could even be your downline that wants to do it, or your, you know what I mean? It could be like 1 or 2 people that want to do it, you know, to kind of help you. And like Mariah might have somebody that wants to do it, or you just never know who's going to be interested in it. I just kind of it's kind of like fishing. You throw it out there and you may only get 2 fish, but at least it's 2 fish, right? And I think that when we do it together, I may only have 1 fish, but if I'm adding it to all of y'all's, you know what I mean? Then it's like, oh, we really do have a group together. Yeah, I'm finding it very challenging, and since I've been back in, because having that 3 month sabbatical and getting back in, I'm actually finding it hard to get people interacting in my groups, because y'all, you guys are my coaches, and you took it adhered full throttle when we did it, so you guys were always posting. But now that I'm getting new people in that aren't necessarily wanting to coach, it's like, you know. I kind of miss doing a group together with other coaches, just for that activity. So,
Yeah.
but of course, my groups are always open. Even like I have another one that's coming out June 18th is when June 18th, and that's open. That's anything. So if you have people that want to do 80-day or country heat or whatever, they can be a part of that one.
Yeah, my group's pretty quiet right now. I think is it the summertime? Vacations. Can you hear me okay? Sorry, I'm getting more water. Water first, right? Are your groups quiet, you guys, right now? I know you mentioned, Rebecca, yours is.
So, y'all, this is what I'm doing, and any feedback is appreciated. So, I know that it's the run a challenge group every month, right? So that you always have something to advertise for. So, lately, I've been having either nobody or one. And so if you only have one, obviously nobody else is interacting, right? So what I did is that I combined my coaches and challengers and kind of just have like an accountability group, because it's the same people that post over and over. So what I do is that I advertise for a group, but then I add them to that accountability group and just let that keep growing. And what I do in there is I'll say, okay, y'all, we're going to get back to the basics. And then kind of like, sometimes I'll do a refresher course like for prepping, but I've minimized that to like 2 days, because really doesn't need to be a lot of prepping. And then we just keep going. And that way there's more interaction. Like, do y'all think that's okay to do?
Mm-hmm. I've done that for so long it's changed names so many times. Now it's Healthy Living, Body, Soul, and Spirit, because everybody was getting confused with Life Changers, but
Yeah.
Healthy Living, that's what I've done multiple times. And then it just revives people in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it helps like the older people like see, older as in have been there with me for a long time. It helps them to see those new faces, I think. Right. Okay. So I'll keep doing that. But yeah, I'm interested in the Lift for sure. So if we want to do like a group thing, I'm all in.
Yeah. And
especially because I'll be moving around that time.
Oh, yeah. And I'll create it, and I'll just do, it'll be just like what Jatana does, and you guys can just decide. What I did today was I literally did a video. I just posted it on my wall. Actually, I hit post right when we were watching it just now. But I just did a video like, hey, something new is coming out. Da, 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 da. Let me give you a sneak peek. And I literally just, flipped it and just did a video of my computer screen of him doing the whole spiel in the beginning. And then I flipped it around again, actually, did different videos, and then came around and like, don't be intimidated, because this is weight. And as we get older, muscle, deteriorates, and we need muscle to burn fat. You're not going to get, just kind of like getting the fear out of the other, the people that are like, ooh, it's too scary with all these weights. But then other people are going to be intrigued because they like weights. So that was as much as I got on. I was trying to work out. I don't think you were on, Lydia, when we were talking. Melinda let me in on the fact I went to my smart TV. Lance and I were like excited and pushed, and we're like, where is it? It didn't pop up on our smart TV, but Melinda informed me that you have to do it on a browser. So I found it on my laptop. So
when I was able to find it on the browser on my phone, when you said that, yeah, it's not on demand app, but I could get it on my phone. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to go through your browser. You have to access Beachbody On Demand on the browser, not in the app on any device. Until it launches.
Gotcha.
Tracy is having Wi-Fi issues. She was texting. And so she said she's in for Life Changers one. She doesn't necessarily want to do a big one either. She likes the smaller groups too. She likes keep hers
Yeah.
smaller and a little more intimate. So
Okay. All right, then I'll do that. I'll just do monkeys. Jatana sent me a message earlier. She goes, let me know when you want to hop on a call. And I was like, hey, I'm hopping on one in 10 minutes. So, but it's dinner time. So she's with her family. But yeah, so we'll do that. I'll just do, we'll hop on and just figure out, maybe I can get them. Maybe I can get the post. Maybe I won't have to wait like, oh, there it is. And now let me post. Maybe I can figure out what she's going to do ahead of time and do it at the same time. Something else that I'm doing now, I know on one of our calls we talked about 3-day refresh, and there was that video that we watched of the girl that did that one post of anybody want to do a cleanse, anybody, and she did that. What I'm doing, because I really wanted to do 3-day refresh this week, I'm doing it like I'm showing myself doing it first, and I'm going to post and keep posting tomorrow and tonight or for the next couple of days about 3-day refresh, so that people are like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hopefully I'll get some results to post. I don't know. I put my old picture from literally last year, my results, and hopefully I'll get more. Hopefully I'll get some, we'll see, and post that just to like whet people's appetite. And then I'm going to come in and say, hey, you guys saw the cleanse I did. Anybody want to jump in? And hopefully there'll be some, excitement. And then I'm going to kind of, follow through and do that. But I just want to let you guys know, you guys know I don't plan ahead. It's like I get a feeling, it's like, I'll implement that in the morning, But I just wanted to throw that out in case you guys wanted to watch and then maybe like, oh, okay, well, maybe that's an idea I can do too, for your business. I mean, it's not a challenge pack, but it can, it is still right that the 3-day refresh does get your coaches active. It's enough PV, right? So it could get your coaches active again and get, you closer to diamond. And, because that trip's coming up. Any questions about 3-day refresh? I know we went over that on another team call. And then the plug for going diamond. I will say that the diamond retreats are, in all honesty, in my opinion, are the most fun. Well, between that and then whenever Life Changers. But whenever it's like intimate and it's the team getting together, that's always super, super fun. So just wanted to throw that out. I heard Jatana say that they're getting DJs and limo rides, and I don't know if she has people showing up there. I don't know what else she's trying to get going. So,
I'm trying.
yeah. So maybe 3-day refresh just to get some coaches active again.
Yeah.
That would be the thing, and show results. Nicola told me that in the back office, there are a lot of pictures that show, before and afters. And then if you can get your own before and afters, and then because people are always intrigued by that. So, and then also just sharing the benefits of it. Because a lot of times, like for me, it'll be after doing it 2.5 years, I can get off the wagon and be like, man, I just need some sugar. I just need some chocolate. And it throws me out of that. So you may have people that for different reasons want to jump in. I mean, for me, I use it as a fasting tool as well. So I try to spend, extra time with the Lord during it too. Or bloating. Oh my goodness. The 3-day refresh will get rid of a bloat like that, extra water weight. So, so that's a way. Because I think we have actually a lot who would be able to not only solidify the diamond, but actually grow the diamond, just from some active coaches. And then once people start seeing results, maybe they'll want to be like, oh, okay, I'll start it with a 3-day refresh and then, continue on with the lift 4, so just kind of brainstorming. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything going on in y'all's businesses that you could share to kind of give some tips and help each other? Good. All righty. So good luck on the move, Lydia. I know that's coming close. That's in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we move in 2 weeks and we're crazy and we are packing ourselves and moving ourselves this time.
Oh, making some money.
Yeah. We'll have our stuff in storage. So if there's a time to do it, it's now.
Yeah.
Lance is like, we can do it. I'm like, yeah, yeah, we can.
Yeah. Plus, you got girls that are old enough to help move boxes.
Yeah. It's not the boxes I'm worried about. I'm like, who's going to pick up that big piece of furniture?
Mhm. Yeah.
So, it'll get done. It's all good.
Oh, something else, which I'm thinking, because I'm doing this tonight at 7. That's the other thing. I knew that there was something else. I'm going to try, because of the same thing of like having people who are kind of like in and out, or people that are getting new programs. They're spending all this money on a new program, but it's not adhering and they're not getting results. This is the first time in 2.5 years that I've seen a lull in like actually seeing people get the program and actually do it to get results. And that breaks my heart. So I'm like, okay, what can I do to help people? Because that's why I'm doing this, is because I want to help people get results. I'm going to try and do, I don't know if it's going to end up being every week. I mean, it's kind of convenient to do it on Monday nights right after team call if there's interest, because it's just that one block of time for challengers to get on and start talking about meal plans and talking about what they're doing, getting them motivated. The thing is, when I saw Miriam and Cindy, when you guys really joined, and all of you guys joined forces, but I know that Miriam and Cindy especially did, because we were all in Colorado together, and you guys did the Intentionally His, and I think that's because that's what I was trying to like copy and be like, okay, well, I'm going to do that and get all these new challengers in, and we're going to have like an 80-day. But the thing is that there was already relationships formed, and we all went to Colorado and like added new people into those relationships. And then I'm finding like if I have a challenger here and then here and then here, it's really a challenge to get all of those challengers into a relationship and accountability. You'll usually have maybe like 1, sometimes 2 that'll post, but usually there's that one that will post and post and post, and you're just like, oh, I wish everybody would. And some of them don't post at all, and they just want to see the Rebecca show or something, like, let me post every day, twice a day or whatever, and they get amazing results, but they're just kind of, and that's okay. That's the freedom, right? I've shared their before and afters too, but I'm just in a strategy building place right now and trying to figure out how to get people connected and getting those results. So that's what I'm doing tonight at 7. If you guys want to stay on, if you have people that you want to message real quick and say, hey, we're going to talk about, food and your meal plan and things like that. This is going to be more for To Be Mindset tonight. It's going to be geared towards that, kind of starting from scratch. But we can do those in the future. I mean, any idea? I mean, what are your all's thoughts on that? Opinions? Critique?
You're talking about a call with challengers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't get anybody to jump in my own groups on calls. I've scheduled 2 or 3, and they usually don't hop on. It's usually me and my daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a hard time too getting people on, but I wonder if there was a consistent time, just knowing that there will be a weekly or a bi-weekly or a call maybe that eventually somebody will jump in. I get a lot of people saying, well, I work and I can't. Teenager. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so yeah, maybe having something consistent on the schedule might be something that people will eventually go, oh, you know what? I really need that support. I'm going to jump on there. I don't know. Be nice to try.
Yeah, and if we all did it, and I know even as a coach, even as your Fearless Life Changers leader, I struggle, I mean, I think we all struggle. I've seen in the past, I've heard Jatana even say that there are times when she struggles, and finally when 80-Day Obsession came out, and then she's doing Summit. Those are the things that will definitely keep you accountable, but what are the, things that we can actually keep each other accountable, right? So it's not even just for challengers, but I also think it's good too when challengers jump in like brand new, because a lot of them will open their box, like they may open it and then it gets shoved to the corner. I saw that with To Be Mindset, because you're just getting some books in the mail, you know, and people weren't realizing, you know, okay, I got to go and log in to go and watch these videos. And it's not you don't know when people are watching their videos.
Have you guys seen the new units within your group? If you make your Facebook groups a social learning, you can pick units and then the person can click done when they've gone in and done it. If you haven't watched the Beachbody Champions, there was a gal, I think her name's Amber Snow, I think. She did an awesome video on it, but Facebook now has, if you make your Facebook group, and you can go back in and change old groups as well to social learning, it puts this thing called units into your Facebook group, and that's where you can slide all of your posts, and then that person can go in. So if they're supposed to watch the video on eating out, they go watch it, and then they click done inside that unit, and that sort of thing. You can use it for check-ins, like the challenge tracker app. You can, one lady did Shelly Heim has posted a couple things in a couple of the groups, this Western region groups that I'm in. But that is something where you can track what people are doing. So that's going to be awesome for that, and probably for new coach training too, because you can put the videos inside there into units.
Wow.
If that makes sense. If you haven't seen that, you need to check that out and do some investigating on that, because it is, I think, going to be game changing, especially for new coach training, so they can log it. But then also, Lydia, that would help you when you add a new challenger. You could just make a unit for prep week and ask them to go in and view it themselves. And then they click done, then you know they've done prep week, and then you know they're ready to jump in. So yeah, so it's a great video, and you know, you guys can't find the answers. I'm just beginning to experiment with it. So I have units within my 2B Mindset group, if you go in and you place things in units, it will post all of your posts at the same time. So you have to schedule your post and then go back in later and say add to restaurant unit. Does that make sense at all, or are you totally lost?
Nope. It gives me enough to know, like, okay, I need to go and watch that video. It definitely gives me some nuts and bolts. That's amazing.
She goes through it all, and it's in Beachbody Champions, but it's an awesome video. I watched it, or I listened to it the other day driving to work, and then I've watched bits and pieces since then. And I need to experiment with it a little bit more to really know. But it's going to change a lot, because you can slide in the videos or the posts, because you can take the challenge group guide for 2B Mindset, and you can plug in all of those posts and then put them into units, and then you can just add people to that 2B Mindset group all the time. And then they just go do unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, and then they click done, and then that way you can track them.
Wow.
So that's a new feature, but your group has to be your group has to be classified as social learning. But Holly told me last night that you can switch an existing group. You can change it.
So if it was say that you created, I'm just brainstorming. Say that you created a prep week or something. Say that it's like 3 days of prep week, or all of those posts. Can you do that, and can you add new people to it, and they can go through it too? You know what I'm saying? Like, say that I have a prep.
Let me show you what it looks like.
Okay, share your screen.
Let me show you what it looks like. Okay, let me get to my group. So it's right here on the side where it shows discussion, units, members, all that. So you click into units, and I started to do one, and I haven't done anything with it, because then when I realized it was posting everything, I was at wait, and so I deleted everything and redid it. But this is where you would do it. So this would say, like, that I was going to put in a daily tracker for them to go in and post a picture of their tracker for 2B Mindset. But here is where you would do it. So you would add people, like you could create a unit here and you give your unit a name. So this could be restaurant unit, you know, and then you would put information about eating out here from the guide or from wherever. And then you describe it, and then your posts go in here, and then they can go in there and click on that and view the post just within that unit. So it's like a classroom, picture a classroom setting. You're giving them a packet to go through. And they go through their packet, and then they say, I'm done, I'm ready for the next packet. So think school mindset, does that make sense?
Yeah.
But then if you go into discussion, all my posts are here. So they're all here. So this is where the posts come up, but rather than adding in, like say I have someone sign up for 2B Mindset tomorrow, I can add them to this group and then just explain to them to go through the units. And then those posts, like I could post a unit, you know, this one right here, where it talks about this, you know, check in. Well, no, that's not a good example. This keep 2 hands on the wheel. That video is a unit, and you make that a unit, and then you can add to that, and then you would add the person to your Facebook group, and then tell them to go through the units. And the units are set up from the Challenge Tracker app. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's good.
So
Well, that's awesome. So I see it's still a closed group, but what is it called? Like what?
it's just in your group. It's called units. So you have to.
No, but when you change the setting, what are you changing it to?
Social learning.
Social learning.
Social learning group. So when you either set up your group, you know how you can choose, where is it? Manage group, is that it? Where do you change? No, where do you change the information? Where do you change the information at? Where do you go in? Do you guys remember?
Let me look.
I thought it was manage group. Like if I want to change the name and everything?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I forget, because that's where it would be.
Oh, wait a minute. Is it under more? Oh, it's under more. When you're in there, on my desktop anyway.
Oh, edit group settings. Yeah. Okay. So see here where it says group type? You can change it, and it has all of these. And usually I put like community group or something. Or I've done club before or stuff like that. This social learning is the one you want.
Okay. Yeah,
And
that's
then
good.
see how it says adds features to the group?
That is very good. Yeah, because you could add anybody to any. That would be great for yours, Lydia, because when you're adding new people into your ongoing.
Yeah, because then you just send them to the unit and say, just start with unit 1, you know, or start with prep week, and then start with unit 1. You know, you can call it whatever you want. Call it, you know, day 1. You can do, I mean, you could do it by day. You can do it by week. You can do it by whatever. You can do it however you want. But the way I was picturing it was a school mindset of here's my lesson, and I'm going to break it up into little packets to give you and to digest the information. Think to like a new coach training where you want to go through your first 30 days. So go through that unit. And then you can track new coaches as well, because you can know exactly what they did.
Yeah.
And, you know, so that you can know, okay, well, you haven't, you know, you're asking me how to log into, you know, Team Beachbody On Demand. Go through unit 2. That's where it explains it. So it can take some of that, and it can go for challengers too. When they're asking like, well, I'm going out or I'm going on vacation, what do I do? And say, okay, you know, Alana has a great video, and there's some posts that, you know, deal with that. You know, or they're saying, you know, I need a recipe for whatever. And then you can have a recipes unit, and then they can go there and find all the recipes and stuff like that. So that's how I'm picturing using it. I will go and see if I can grab the explanation that Shelly Heim put in there. Might be worth reaching out to her for another call, because she's got a fabulous thing that she posted on how she has set up her units. So I just haven't gotten a chance to sit down and learn that yet. But that's my next thing, is to figure that out.
Were
Okay.
you saying that every time you added to a unit, it would post that in the group, kind of like when you attach a file?
Kind of. So if you go in and say you're going to create all your units in one day,
Yeah.
you add it to the unit, it's going to make those posts. If you add 20 units, it's going to add 20 posts to your group. You don't want to do that. You want to schedule your posts. So if you're doing the challenge tracker guide, if you go in and you add all of those to units, it's going to post it all to the wall. So they're going to get 20 posts. So what you need to do is you need to schedule the post, then go back into the scheduled post and say add to unit. So then when it posts on Wednesday, June 6th, it'll add it to that unit. Does that make sense?
So you can post it and then from the post add it to the unit?
Right, but you can also do it from a scheduled post, from what I understand.
Okay.
So if you're going through, like I go through and I schedule my posts for the week because I can't do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I schedule my To Be Mindset posts over the weekend. And so I have Monday through Saturday scheduled from the challenge tracker guide. And from there, I can go in and edit it and say add to unit whatever, and it'll do that. If I try to add it to the unit, it's going to post it right away. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
So if I make 8 units, it's going to post 8 times. But if I make 8 scheduled posts, it'll add to the unit as it's posted. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Oh, that's fabulous. No, thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
something new. So
Very good.
Belinda.
Yeah.
Sorry I missed some of that. My internet, you guys, is bad. When you're scheduling those posts to come out, like you're saying on the weekends, I have them shoot out. Are you setting them out at a special time? Like, are they automatically popping out at like 6 a.m?
Uh-huh.
Oh, how do you? Oh, and I'll re-listen to this. I'm sure you.
I didn't go into it, but you just go in when you're going to make a post.
Yeah.
And at the bottom, instead of clicking post, you can click schedule. You guys want to do that?
Yep.
Okay. So that's how you do it.
Okay. Thank you.
So that's what I do. So I take my challenge tracker guide and I create the post, put the picture on it, go down to the bottom and say schedule on Friday at 6 a.m.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll do 6:08 or I'll do so that it looks like I'm doing it. So it's not always 6 a.m. on the dot. I found that I was having that and I thought, if they think I am sitting there exactly at 6 a.m. every day and going post, that's kind of weird. So I did do a couple at 6:03, 6:08.
And you can't schedule posts from your phone. It's only on a computer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, only from
Thank
the
you.
laptop. Only from the laptop. But then from there, once you schedule the post, you go in and say add to unit, and then it'll go to your unit. So
Very good. Thank you. All right, so there's 4 minutes. If you guys want to ask your challengers, any To Be Mindset people, I'm going to start that call. So I'm going to close this call down and open the other one up. So if you guys want to stay on, you can. If you want to contact your other people, I'll put the link also in Life Changers if you want to hop on. We're just going to discuss, I'm going to open up conversation and be a good listener. As hard as that is for Miss Talk a lot, I'm going to listen and try to troubleshoot and see what we can do to help some people get on track. So thank you guys. This has been a very valuable call. There's a lot of information in this call. So thank you guys. Thanks for adding. Love you guys. And maybe we'll see you on the other.
see you later.
Bye guys.
Bye.